his armory. Canata now going for his second army, so he's going to go full upgrades. I haven't seen an armory from Iris so far. He doesn't have any Goliaths to show that, and I haven't seen anything really. So now another position there. Ooh, of course, using that. Nice work by Iris. They're using their tanks and the barracks to scout for those tanks. We're going to end a Wraith out for Iris, meanwhile. Say that a little bit late, but a Wraith out. We're going to see interesting whether you're going to use that. There are a few Goliaths out there. Wraiths out for both players so far. I think those might be more for scouting purposes than for anything else, really. But you know, there have been matches where there have been heavy Wraith use, which is actually very good if the other player does not get Goliaths, because using Wraiths to take out tanks while there is engagements going on the ground can be actually pretty useful. You can use the Wraiths to attack. You will, of course, have to sacrifice some ground forces, but the Wraiths can make up for it if the other guy has no defenses. A lot of Wraiths and a science facility now coming up. It's going to be very interesting. No dropships coming up for Iris, and I don't see any dropships from Canata either so far. Just both players going straight at Wraiths. So this would be a slightly different Terran match here from the standard dropship / huge siege battle down the middle fare that we usually see. More vultures now moving in for Canata, going to try to do some economic damage. Ooh, Iris was just about to move out, so he got caught a little bit out of position. A lot of SCVs getting taken down there. Oh man, Iris being caught completely out of position. All the SCVs. Oh man, I don't know if any SCVs were pulled. I think some were pulled, but if those weren't, man, a lot of SCVs getting taken down. So that expansion, complete mining stop, and almost all the SCVs, if not most of them, being completely taken down. I think there were a couple SCVs pulled, but it's pretty bad. Meanwhile, of course, Iris has used this position to take down another. Has used this time to take down another expansion. Lots of Wraiths out for both players, so this is definitely going to turn out to be an interesting match. Ooh, those Wraiths now going to just shell those tanks. Probably going to take out one tank before those Wraiths come in to back them up. Or maybe not. There actually is a lot of armor on those tanks. They don't take that much damage. They have already taken down one tank. They're now going to shell another tank. Meanwhile, another attack coming in from Canata. Oh, just not letting Iris move out. It's actually very smart. Just using that to constantly cripple his economy. Iris has one more base than Canata at this point, but Canata getting a military advantage. Has so many tanks and vultures and Goliaths out there. Second starport now coming up. So wow, we're going to see. Maybe he's just going to completely focus on Wraiths. Get some heavy Wraith build here. He doesn't have Cloak yet, though. I don't see anything there to help him upgrade that. So far, it's interesting. Still just one starport from, and a science facility also coming up for Iris. So, okay, he does have an armory up. He is going for upgrades. Both players going for upgrades. Oh man, those vultures. No! Interesting enough, those vultures being forced away before they just managed to take out the tank, just being forced away by the Marines. I think he could have just gone ahead and taken out that tank. I don't think the Marines would have managed to take him out, but maybe I think Canata knows a little bit better than me, though. So yeah, upgrade-wise, one engagement coming in. Vultures moving in just good right in front of those tanks. Those tanks, a few forward tanks of Iris's are going to get taken down. No, one tank does survive. No, never mind. It does get taken down. Iris being forced to move a little bit back. Canata is trying to take this high ground again. Slowly but surely. These are big, epic combat pushes. Okay, one upgrades, one attack now up for Canata, finally. I'm not sure how the upgrades are for Iris yet. Iris has so far no upgrades. The poor tank, while shelling the base, is going to get caught by Wraiths there, but all in all, he knows of that base. So 3 bases, both players. Ooh, I still really like that little supply depot. They're blocking vultures from getting in. This isn't what he needs to do. He's been taking so much damage from those vultures. The Goliath is okay. He does already manage to take down a couple of those vultures. Goliaths have such high armor and so much health, and they take very little damage from vultures. Takes down so many vultures, almost takes on all of them just by himself. Again, vultures and tanks now again moving in against Iris, and also Wraiths. Iris in such a bad position. All of his tanks in the middle get taken down, so Iris now completely losing the high ground and the middle. Iris now in serious trouble. He has to be very careful what he does here. Just has several Goliaths, a science facility floating up to scout, so he's not going to use that for those reasons. We're going to see what happens to that science facility. Barracks being used by Canata very well to spot. Meanwhile, Iris is gonna again go up there and shell this location. I'm waiting for the Wraith to get there though to see what kind of damage they do. A Wraith of Iris's meanwhile also gets taken down. Canata has so many forces on guard, lots of tanks, lots of vultures, also a nice group of Wraiths around that, you know, yes, using their just slowly whittle down that number of Irises. Iris again in serious trouble. Those 3 tanks are gonna get taken down if he doesn't do it, but it's a lot of vultures out there though. And quite a few tanks there, and the first dropship out for Iris. We'll see if he manages to hold this off. Canata trying to move in again. Canata has done quite a lot of damage here. Another engagement. One of the vultures, quite a few vultures of Iris is going to move in. One vulture for Canata does manage to move into that expansion and possibly going to do some damage before it gets taken down. The Goliath's just apparently not ranging. Okay, finally maybe this Terran booster upgrade is up, because apparently that Vulture was not ranging the Wraiths as it should be with the Terran booster upgrade. The Vulture's still inside, still do a lot of damage. I don't understand why. Okay, finally Iris is now going to come in to clean up. The 5 SCV kills for that single Vulture that got in like 30 seconds ago should have been taken on a lot earlier. Don't know. Iris apparently not paying attention as well as she should have. Mina1 taking his 4th base. His 4th mining expansion. Interesting. So many mines all over the field. 2 starports for Canata, and he's just pumping a lot. Ooh, 2 dropships now coming in for Iris. This is going to be very important. Oh man, they're going to be completely mental. There's 4 Wraiths. The drop going to be completely unsuccessful. 1 goes down. Both dropships go down. Oh man, complete loss. Bad loss there for Iris. Did manage to reinforce those. 1 Goliath is there, but not just another huge Vulture push by Canata. Gonna do so much damage. Bunch of the HCVs being taken out, and a bunch of them being forced to go away. Those tanks and Vultures are eventually gonna clean this up, but so much damage being done to Iris by Canata is just not playing properly. This is a good TVT. I swear. Seriously, this is a good TVT that's taking a good long time. Oh man, 7 o'clock base has been spotted now by Canata, so he's going to take down several NESCVs that go down there. 1 siege tank still shelling the 3rd expansion of Canata. So yeah, expansion-wise, Iris is ahead, but damage-wise, economy-wise, troop-wise, army-wise, Iris is ahead. Comsat's going off, trying to clear some of these mines that have been set up all over the place by both players. Very careful. Canata, comsetting and taking out mines. Meanwhile, setting down his own mines, being done the same here now by Iris, trying to take out other mines. Comset going up, and a shelling fight. Ooh, tank gets taken down, but both players, again, okay, Vulture's now finally moving in from Iris, taking down that harassing Vulture, which was just doing complete damage, killing every single CV that came out of the command center. Another, positioning fight there by Canata. Canata just moving that tank into position, just managed to do a little bit, trying to do a little bit of damage. This did take out 1 tank before it gets taken out itself. Those Wraiths are gonna catch that floating science facility around there and probably gonna eventually take it out. Okay, finally Iris has his 4th base running up. I think Canata is still at 3, although I think he should be taking his 3rd any time now. Might take that 3 o'clock base there. I think I see some red there. Another engagement to come in. Oh, both players, none siege tanks. Siege tanks not on. Ooh, I think a little bit. Okay, no, Iris being caught a little bit out of position. Got nothing but Goliaths and 3 tanks there. But, okay, Canata not perfect position himself. Just a lot of shelling going on here. It's like slow, push, move, shelling battle. It's actually very good. Another dropship now out for Iris. We're going to see if he tries another drop. He needs to drop. He needs to do some serious economic damage. There is 1 Vulture that I did manage to get in. They're going to shell these gas SCVs. Going to see if he does any damage there. But they're all just Iris has not done any economic damage. And again, Vultures are moving in for Canata, doing so much damage. How much damage? And more. So many Wraiths going to get completely just focus on all of those tanks. And the dropship is around there. He's going to be very careful not to be caught by those Wraiths again. With so many Wraiths. Oh man, the dropship again going to be caught by the Wraiths. Did manage to get 1 Goliath out there, but overall just not good. Goliath also get taken down. Those Wraiths going to be folded away though a little bit by those Goliaths. Those Wraiths just being such a pain in the ass and such a good tool for Canata to use. So many troops. Iris still at more expansions, but all of his expansions are being shelled. Again, this expansion here gonna take so much damage. This SCV is being trapped. They're not being able to get out, and just Iris needs to do some serious economic damage to pull back. He has to kill army, and he has to do economic damage, because armies at this point, Canata has such a huge army. You look at all the red spots on the minimap, and you look at all the blue spots, so much more red on the map, which means so many more forces by Canata. Canata is slowly but surely putting an absolute vice grip on Iris at this point. He has him in his clutches, in his claws, and slowly he's gripping tighter and tighter, and unless Iris can finally use those dropships properly, he will lose. He had a couple of Wraiths out there at the beginning, but those Wraiths been taken out. Now he's trying to do for more standard play by losing dropships, but those dropships being completely negated by those Wraiths. Wraiths being used very well, not just to harass bases, to take out tanks, but also to take out any and all dropships. Oh man, although Canata doing a bad job there and losing apparently all of his Wraiths to those Goliaths, so that's pretty bad. Wraiths are not a good idea to engage Goliaths with Wraiths, because Wraiths will take out air pretty well, will take out tanks slowly but surely, and take out workers, but at the same time pretty bad. Oh, okay, apparently that natural is completely mined out for Iris. So Iris there in big trouble. He had such humongous SCV situation that it's been completely mined out. Now Canata is moving in, shelling that. So Iris is just completely desperate for bases. He has that one mining base at the 6 o'clock position. I don't know if his main still has gas or minerals. I mean, he's now forced to do a little bit of size mining. Oh, hold on! SCV's being caught by the tanks. They're going to move in very slow. Their punch and drops are coming and moving in tanks and glides in slow. So this is going to be cleaned up, but so many SCVs being taken down.